Amber Heard sends a personal message to the Johnny Depp. Can we meet privately? The emotional twist that shocked the Hollywood. In the ever-evolving saga between the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, a new chapter appears to be unfolding, one that has taken both fans and the insiders by surprise. According to the whispers from those close to the former couple, Amber Heard reportedly sent a personal message to the Johnny Depp, expressing her wish to meet privately. The message, simple yet emotional charged, has reignited the discussions about the complicated bond between the two of the Hollywood's most talked about stars. This development comes after the years of the legal battles, public feuds, and the emotional breakdowns that define their turbulent relationship. Yet, if the reports are true, it seems that Amber is now seeking closure or perhaps reconciliation on deeply personal terms. The message that sparked the shock waves. The message allegedly reached Johnny Depp through the private channel, not through the social media or the mutual acquaintances. Sources suggest that it was a handwritten letter, short, emotional, and unexpectedly humble in the tone. In it, Amber reportedly said, Johnny, I think it's a time we talk. Not for the cameras, not for the world, just for us. Can we meet privately? Those few words, insiders say, carried an emotional weight and that caught even Depp off guard. After the years of the mutual silence, the possibility of a private meeting between the two has stirred the speculation. What could Amber's true intentions be? A history written in the fire and the fame. To understand why this message has caused such a stir, one must look back into the history that defines the Johnny Depp and the Amber Heard's connection. They first meet in 2011 on the set of The Rum Diary, a film that quickly became a real-life love story. By the 2015, the pair were married, a union that would soon spiral into the Hollywood's most public and the painful separations. Their divorce in 2016, followed by the infamous defamation trials, drew the world's attention. Allegations of abuse, counterclaims, and the emotional testimonies created a media storm that polarized fans worldwide. Depp's reputation suffered, but he eventually emerged vindicated after the 2022 Virginia defamation trial, a moment that marked a turning point in both of their lives. Since then, Johnny Depp has been chosen peace over the publicity, focusing on his music, art, and the European lifestyle. Meanwhile, Amber Heard relocated to the Spain, living a quieter life with her daughter, seemingly far from the Hollywood's glare. So for Amber Heard to reach out now, after so much time and the distance, raises profound questions. What changed? What does she want to say that could not be said before? Insider sources Amber has been reflecting deeply. A source close to the actress reportedly revealed that Amber Heard has been in the period of the deep reflection over the past years. Living away from the public eyes, she has had the time to think about the whirlwind of her past, the love, the loss, and the chaos that followed. She feels that too many things were left unsaid, the insiders explain. Amber believes that a private meeting could bring emotional closure for both of them. She does not want to publicity or attention, she just wants to talk. Interestingly, this comes at the time when the Johnny Depp seems more open to the emotional healing. In the recent interviews, he is described feeling at peace and grateful for the calm he is found in the Europe. Friends of the actor suggest that he is not harboring the resentment anymore, but whether he is willing to reopen the painful chapter remains to be seen. Depp's reaction, silent but thoughtful. So far, Johnny Depp has not publicly responded to the alleged message. However, those close to him described him as the thoughtful and the cautious. After the everything he has been through, Depp reportedly prefers to keep emotional matters private. He is not just angry anymore, a long-time friend stated, but he is careful. He does not want to go back into the storm again. If he meets her, it will be on his terms, calm, private, and without any outside noise. Many believe that if Johnny Depp does agree to meet, it would not be about the rekindling romance. Instead, it could be a conversation about the forgiveness, accountability, and the closure. Something both of them might need finally to move forward completely. Fans react, hope, shock, and divided opinions. As soon as the news of the message surfaced, social media went into the overdrive. Fans across the world began debating that it could mean. Some expressed hope that this was a sign of the maturity and the mutual healing, while others warned Depp to stay away and protect his peace. One fan wrote on the former Twitter, if Amber really reached out privately, it shows growth. Maybe the both just need to let go to the pain. Another countered, Johnny has healed, he should not reopen old wounds. Some doors are better left closed. The online disclosures mirrors and the emotional complexity of their relationship, one that continues to fascinate millions even the years later. A private meeting or a new beginning? If a meeting does happen, what might it lead to? Some insiders believe that Amber simply wants to apologize, while others think she might be seeking to rebuild a friendly rapport with Depp, perhaps for the sake of peace of mind. There is also speculation that she feels misunderstood and wants to express her side, not to the world, but to the one man who shared her most intimate years. A Hollywood PR analyst commented, after everything that is happened, it's unlikely they are ever reconciled romantically, but a private meeting could symbolize a new chapter, not as a lovers, but as a two people who have survived something enormous and the painful. If true, it would be one of the most unexpected yet emotional powerful moments in the recent celebrity history. The symbolism of the silence. Both Johnny Depp and Amber Heard have remained remarkably silent about his alleged message. That silence many believe is symbol, a sign that they are handling things differently this time. No press statements, no interviews, no lawyers. Just two people, perhaps finally ready to talk like human beings, not the headlines. It's a poetic twist. After the years of the courtroom lights, microphones, and the media scrutiny, what that might truly needs is a quiet conversation away from the world. Hollywood watches closely that while no official confirmation has been made, Hollywood insiders say a private meeting may already be in the discussion, whether it happens in Spain, France, or somewhere hidden from the press. The world's eyes will remain fixer, and that would be one of the most anticipated encounters in the years. If the meeting does not take place, it would just be Amber Heard and Johnny Depp would not. But it will represent something larger, a rare example of the forgiveness in an industry built on drama and the division. Found thoughts between the shadows and the lights. The story of the Johnny Depp and the Amber Heard has always been one of the passion, pain, and the public scrutiny. Yet beneath all that, there's something deeply human. Two flawed individuals trying to make sense of their shared in history. Amber's alleged message, can we meet privately, may not be about rekindling love, but rather about finding the peace where there was once chaos. For both of them, that could be the truest form of the healing. Whether this private meeting ever happens or not, one thing is clear that the world still cares deeply about their love story. Not for the spectacle it once was, but for the possibility that even in the aftermath of the heartbreak, there can still be understanding, forgiveness, and the grace. So, friends and dear family, if you find this video as interesting, then you have to subscribe the channel and I wish you good luck.